Hey everybody, Kai Deering here, and people all the time ask me, what is PPLSI Legal Shield? Well, I'm going to share with you here in a few minutes, with the help of a few of my friends, a 50-year-old $3 billion corporation that is already protecting 4.4 million lives that pay a monthly subscription fee without a contract to be able to get access to top-rated attorneys nationwide. Now, why does that work? Well, we use a crowdfunding business model where everyone pays a little bit in, and when we need help, we've got them right there in the palm of our hands on our app. And I'm going to tell you, we're able to pay our law firms literally tens of millions of dollars each and every single year. So we attract the best of the best law firms that average, this is amazing, 20 years of experience. And this is why every financial journal across North America has really touted our praises and said that we're the NBT, the next big thing. Well, why? Because what we're doing is noble. We provide equal access to the liberty, equality, opportunity, and justice that every North American deserves. But I'm going to tell you, they don't expect it. They expect that they're going to get ripped off or treated unfairly. And let's face it, without a legal plan at $300 or $400 or $500 an hour, we're going to check our pocketbooks before we check our rights. And that's just not the way it should be. And so we're disrupting really the way we deliver justice in North America. So think how, Amazon disrupted the way that we shop, and how Spotify disrupted the way that we entertain ourselves, made it cheaper, easier, more affordable. But something that hasn't had an upgrade in 200 years is our expensive, cumbersome, and overpriced billable hours that doesn't work for anybody except for the attorneys, program. And so we're able to have an app that makes it, again, simpler, easier, more affordable. So how it works is you can literally tap the app, enter in all the parties involved, and pick a callback time for your attorney to call you back. And when they call you back, they're going to give you advice and consultation on your issue, including pre-existings. And if they want to review contracts and documents pertaining to the issue, they'll do that up to 15 pages. You upload them right from the app. And then if it's appropriate by law, we'll even write letters and make phone calls on our members' behalf. I've literally saved $300 on a medical bill, $1,200 on a deposit, $45,000 on a real estate deal. But I'd love for you to hear from some of my friends, how they've used the services.
Hi, my name is Wendy Sweet. I live in a gated community in Santa Clarita, California. And one night I'm driving home, I'm going through the gate, it malfunctions. I'm shocked when I see it slam back into my car, break my side mirror, keeps going, scrapes up the back left side. I couldn't believe it, but I took pictures and submitted them to the homeowners association, and I figured they'd do the right thing, but they voted not to cover my claim. So I contacted my attorney, and all it took was one letter for the homeowners association to turn around and say, oh, we received your attorney's letter, and of course we're going to cover your claim. Amazing what a little legal muscle will do.
That's awesome. And sometimes our seniors get taken advantage of as well. And so I love protecting everybody. Let's hear from one of my other friends.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sherilyn Stebbin. I live in Hayward, California, and I used our legal service for their document review. I received a class action suit, some information, 15-page document. I wasn't going to do it, but since I have the service, I sent them the documents to review. And once they reviewed it, they said, you should do this. And I am so glad I did, because I ended up with a check for $1,268 and change. It was the best thing I've ever done.
I love that. And so how many people agree that 52% of all households have some sort of an ongoing legal situation according to the American Bar Association? And I can help them right now with something pre-existing, just to find out what their rights are. Find out about a contract. Maybe they've already signed, and get some advice and consultation, and even write one of those motivational letters on a fancy attorney letterhead to make sure that their rights are enforced. We also will help out with moving violations. So whether it's one of our members, their spouse or domestic partner, we'll also cover children living at home up to the age of 26, never married, or full-time college students also up to the age of 26, never married, and ones that you're the legal guardian for up to the age of 18. And so whether you have teenage drivers on your insurance or drive like a teenager, you need this program. So let's hear from one of my friends and how he was able to use this in defense of a moving violation.
Hi, my name is Chris Ward. Not too long ago, I was pulled over in a private gated community. The police officer had stated that I had failed to come to a complete stop at a stop sign. I had argued with the officer that I did absolutely come to a complete stop, and he asked me if I was going to contest the ticket. I said, yes, I would. And he wrote mandatory appearance in court on the ticket. I submitted it to my provider law firm. They assigned me a traffic attorney who called me back within 4 hours. And the attorney agreed with me that my case was defensible. So the law firm actually sent the attorney with me to traffic court. That day we bypassed everybody else because I was the only one in traffic court with an attorney. I didn't even have to say anything. My attorney said everything to the judge, and the judge agreed with my attorney that there was insufficient evidence to suggest that I did not come to a complete stop. None of that cost any more than my monthly membership. Thank you, LegalShield.
And most people go and hope the officer doesn't show up. Here, all included in your membership, he had a traffic attorney go to court with him. We also will provide a will, a living will, a healthcare power of attorney, and a financial power of attorney, not only for the member, for the member's spouse as well. And depending on where you live, that's $1,200 to $2,400 there for that document right then and there. Now, unfortunately, my mom did not do that document, passed away without it, and it created a lot of havoc. So make sure that you get this done for all of your loved ones. We also will help you out if you get sued. So civil defense, I'll give you an example. If your dog bites somebody or your kid bites somebody and you get frivolously sued for that, we're going to give you a schedule of hours that you can go ahead and use in the event of a lawsuit. Tax audit assistance. So I was audited for about $1,200. I talked to my tax attorney. Instead of my paying high hourly rates of my CPA, they gave me great advice, told me what to say, what not to say, what to bring, what not to bring. I wouldn't represent myself in the whole audit because I felt, prepared and empowered. And literally, because I'm clean, the whole thing went away. Now, worst case scenario, 25% discount. So in the case of my mom passing away, I had to hire a probate attorney, and I had to hire them out of state. I don't know attorneys out of state, but they gave me a great referral attorney in my time of need. I didn't have to Google it. I didn't have to go to, ask friends and family. I knew they were vetted. It was a great relief. Hear from another friend of my friends who's been able to use this 25% discounted rate, which I think is a huge, huge benefit.
This is Noah Marcus from San Lorenzo, California. I started in real estate investing back in 2006, which is when I was introduced to PPLSI, LegalShield. And what I found out pretty quickly about owning rental properties is everything about real estate is contractually bound. And as I'm sure you're all aware, the mortgage meltdown happened in 2008. And as a result of that, I ended up having to file for a personal bankruptcy. At that time, I was curious what the value of this membership is. So I contacted a couple of attorneys outside of our services, and they both quoted me $8,000 to unwind everything and do our bankruptcy. I got a referral to a local attorney who was able to do that same service for myself and my wife for only $1,750. That's paid for my membership since that happened.
So
I love LegalShield.
The membership doesn't cost, folks, it actually pays. Because think about it. If you even use that portion of the membership once, you'd have paid for it for a decade. We also will do 24/7 access to an attorney. If you become one of my members, I will send you a card in the mail, and it looks just like this. And it actually says, to law enforcement or security personnel, if it's your intention to arrest or detain me, please allow me the opportunity to call my attorney. Of course, you can't be under the influence of drugs or alcohol, right? But certainly to be able to have your attorney's phone number right on the back would definitely level that legal playing field in an intimidating, potentially intimidating situation where you're pulled over, maybe because of the color of your skin, maybe because of the type of car that you're driving, maybe because it's late night. I love that. I'm in an interracial marriage, and I sleep better at night knowing that my husband has that program when he's coming back late from a sporting event or from a gig. He plays music at night. So, and lastly, after 90 days, we'll do uncontested divorces, adoptions, separations, and name changes. Of course, you'll have to do the filing fees. But how many people agree that is a pretty good value right there from that app? Now, most people ask me, well, what does that app cost? Well, say if you were my attorney and I came to you and wanted all of that, but I didn't want to pay $500 an hour. I just wanted to pay once a month for me and all my family. How much would you have to charge me? I typically hear to put that attorney's on retainer nationwide for traffic and wills and all that stuff, it would have a comma in it. Well, I'm proud to tell you that our program for our personal plans is basically $1 a day. And so you need to reach out to me. I can be found at www.connectwithkai.com. So connect with Kai, Kai. You can also go to my website directly and register for a membership at kaideering.wearelegalshield.com. So that's KAIDEE, like the animal, RING, .wearelegalshield.com. All my information is also in my profile and you can reach me right there. But I look forward to servicing your account. And if you have a small business, we can help you with that too. And I'm looking forward to working with you and helping you service your account. And if you're looking for some part-time or full-time income, we're also looking for agents. So thanks so much. And I appreciate everyone asking me, what is PPLSI and LegalShield? And I hope that answers your questions. Again, connectwithkai.com, kaideering.wearelegalshield.com. Take care, take charge. We'll see you over the top. Bye-bye.